Good morning, first graders. This week we are going to practice writing So and Me on the staff. and this is the presentation that I want you to open up. Writing So and Me on the staff is important because it allows you to communicate with your musical ideas with other people. And I want you to think a little bit about what we would do if we didn't have a way to write down our musical ideas. So how would other people know what you have written or what even famous composers have written if there wasn't a system for understanding that other people could read? It's just like writing and reading other people's works like a book. You have to learn how to read the language. So this is music reading like that. Today, we are going to be using the notes So and Me on the staff. Those hand signs are here. So and Me. There are a lot of other solfege syllables and hand signs. There are 8 in all. Do and high do are the same hand sign, but they're octaves. Excuse me. So we count them as different. So it'll go do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. You will learn all of these eventually. Today we are just doing these 2. So I want you to look at this. I'm going to give you So for these first 2. When So is on a line, Me is on the line directly below. Now there are 5 lines on the music staff. So when you go to move these, you'll be able to click and drag these notes on yours. Oops. Oh, I moved this slide. Sorry about that. You'll be able to click and drag these notes on yours. When So is on this line, this 4th line, we always count from the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Me is going to be on the line right below it. So it is going to be on line 3. 1, 2, 3. And do you see how the line goes right through the middle of that note? It makes it look kind of like a hamburger. So what you're going to practice doing on this slide is writing this pitch. So here I wrote So, and you're going to write Me. Then you're going to copy So. I gave you So over here. So yours should look exactly like mine. I should be able to come across this, and your So is going to go on line 4. Then you're going to write Me above this, and then another So. These ones will all be on lines. If So is on a line, Me is also on a line. So doesn't have to be on a line, though. So could be in a space. If So is in a space, Me is in the space right below it. There are 5 lines. There are 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if So is in space 1, 2, 3, Me is going to be in the space right below. And I'm going to let you figure that out because we did it with the lines. It's the exact same concept, but now we're in a space. There is no line going through the middle of this. Now this looks like a donut hole. There's no line going through. It just looks like a donut hole. So the next one will also look like a donut hole because it's in a space. All right. So, me, so, me, so. That's what you should be able to read. And we should read it left to right. And notice that there's at least 1 space of a finger in between these 2. So you've got a lot of space between so that you have time to read it. Now you get to decide. I did not put So on this one. You can put So anywhere. Okay? The trick is that if you put So on a line, Me has to go on the line below it. If you put So in a space, Me has to go in the space below it. So now we're going to test your knowledge and see how you can apply it. All right, so you get to decide where it's going to go, and then you're going to show me that you understand where So and Me are on the staff. I just know you're going to do great. Please hand this in for credit. Next week, we will be taking a quiz on this. This is going to be for a grade, but next week, it's really going to be where I'm going to test you on it, okay?